Hello, my name is KaitlynDyck, and I'm proposing an indoor aquatic therapy pool for Trinity Western University's Human Kinetics Department. Trinity Western University would greatly benefit from purchasing an in-ground pool with the hopes of enhancing rehabilitation techniques as well as athletic performance. Since TWU is such an athletic school, when Spartan athletes acquire an injury, it can cost them as well as the school in more ways than one. Spartans are pushing their bodies to the limits on a daily basis, and injuries are bound to happen. In a 2011 article by Nancy A. Melville, Timing of Aquatic Therapy for Knee-Hip Arthroplasty Matters, the author tackles this subject. Melville asserts that when the aquatic therapy is begun 6 days after total knee arthroplasty, the patient outcomes increase in comparison with beginning therapy treatments 14 days post-surgery. She continues by claiming that aquatic therapy is helpful to those who have undergone knee arthroplasty because water rehab relieves a patient's body weight, enabling muscles to strengthen. Each year, thousands are spent on athletic injuries, in Spartans and all athletes. Since these people are pushing their bodies every day and injuries happen, a therapy pool would in time pay for itself due to the potential for faster recovery time. First off, the goal of swim training for land-based athletes is not to excel in the pool, but rather to find some aspect of aquatic exercise that supplements the athlete's existing training. A primary driver for aquatic training has to do with the benefit of low-impact exercise. With added buoyancy in the water, athletes are much more protected from joint and muscle injury than on land. As such, athletes battling chronic illnesses and diseases in land may respite from that pain in the water and be able to bring greater intensity to their exercise. Swimming helps not only the injured athletes, but also the athletes looking to prevent injury in the course of a long season. Alternating pool workouts with regular training in the field can improve the athlete's range of motion, work different muscle groups, and contribute to overall fitness. In the preseason phase of most sports, there is a large emphasis on establishing a strong cardiovascular baseline using generalized fitness training. This is a great way to incorporate swimming workouts into a land athletes training when sport-specific exercise is less of a priority than getting back into great shape. Swimming demands incredible cardiovascular endurance. Other cardio-based sports like running and cycling either create joint stress from high-impact movements or focus on more lower body. Because non-swimmers are unaccustomed to training in the pool, the new stimulus to the cardiovascular system will challenge the body in a different way. Increasing lung capacity is one measure of cardiovascular fitness. Swim training with athletes to hold their breath longer, but the key here is breath control. If athletes can perform high-intensity exercise with limited air, their lung capacity will increase and their performance on land with relatively limitless oxygen will benefit from it. Athletes can measure their progress by paying attention to their heart rate. The best athletes can spike their heart rate and then quickly lower it. After each swim set, athletes should take their pulse and see how quickly their heart rate comes back to baseline. To recap, adding an in-ground pool to Trinity's assets would aid in the athletic program by means of improved performance, increasing cardiovascular strength, and increased lung capacity. There's no doubt that pool-based rehab can be good for the body, helps strengthen muscles and ligaments, improves your cardiovascular fitness, and serves as a safe and effective workout, all while gently supporting your body, particularly injured areas. What makes water such a wonderful medium for rehabilitation is the key of buoyancy. Water helps keep the body afloat, but also provides resistance that will make certain movements more challenging. Here, just a few benefits of swimming or other water-based rehab. The buoyancy of water helps support the body weight, taking the pressure off of joints. This makes swimming and other water-based activities good choices for people who have suffered knee injuries. For example, no weight workout. Swimming is a non-weight bearing activity, which means that it can be a safe and comfortable position for people with back pain and similar issues. These injuries are only examples of the commonly seen. Patients may experience different injuries or a combination of injuries, which would change expected healing times. The good news is that healing can sometimes be hastened. Depending upon the modalities used in the physical or occupational therapist, a patient can expect to see significant improvements over a shorter than average period of time. One of those modalities is aquatic therapy. For Spartan athletes, it's important to be healthy in order to perform at maximum potential. When kids have scholarships and other awards depending on their athletic performance, an injury can be extremely devastating. Objective scientific studies, as well as reputable feedback from top clinicians, have indicated that water rehabilitation therapy can considerably cut patients' expected rehabilitation times. In a healthcare environment, aqua rehab allows patients to recover more quickly through the system without compromising outcomes. Because it is relatively pain-free, patients are more compliant. In fact, many physical and occupational therapists have reported that fewer patients miss or reschedule appointments because the water rehab makes it easier for them to move and regain function. Thus, more patients can be seen while a over a prescribed period of time while receiving cutting-edge care. As a result, every party involved wins. The patient can return in his or her preferred lifestyle activities faster than expected, and the healthcare facility can assist more people. Many people have turned to warm water healing as an element. It is in fact one of the primary reasons that families and individuals often purchase spas and hot tubs for their private use. Each of these items will provide both of the patient and the physical or occupational therapist a wide range of possibilities in terms of water therapy exercise. Thus, any number of injured body parts can be clearly manipulated, such as the muscles, tendons, and bones around those areas, can also be put into motion, speeding up the overall healing process. The HKIN department at Trinity was generously donated $60,000 to put towards a project to better the kinesiology and athletic department. Through this presentation, it is proposed that this project should be for pool athletic injury as well as for training purposes. Square footage typically has the biggest effect on initial cost. Because concrete pools are customized, you have almost unlimited options for size and shape, but that does affect the price. You spend more money for every square foot of concrete, steel, plaster, tile, and so on. The Aquagator is considered a drop-in underwater treadmill system that easily installs into an existing pool or new pool construction and can transform a traditional swimming or lap pool in an aquatic therapy and conditioning environment. A massage hose is necessary in rehabilitation processes as it can help alleviate muscle pain, especially for muscles surrounding joints. Waterproof weights aid in added resistance for maximum potential. They help with the rehabilitation and strengthening processes to keep athletes' bodies in shape. When Spartan athletes acquire an injury, it can cost them emotionally and financially. They are pushing their bodies to the limits on a daily basis. Any time that is able to be cut down by the use of new technologies, such as aquatic therapy programs, it will be of great benefit. The pool would also be used to enhance athletic ability and performance in areas such as cardiovascular strength and endurance and lung capacity. If TWU builds an in-ground pool, it will not just be a financial investment, but an investment to all future Spartan athletes in their ability to heal and perform at maximum potential.